I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the Archie Luxury Show. Today I want to continue the segment Viewer Emails. And I'll start off with an email from Daniel. Hello, I'm fairly new to collecting watches, but now I know what my next watch will be, either a vintage Explorer 1 Rolex or a Datejust, new or pre-owned. If I understand correctly, you are a collector and have great knowledge of these watches. In your opinion, should I buy a vintage Datejust or Explorer, or should I go to an AD and buy a new Datejust? What is the major difference with new and vintage? Are the calibers very different? Are newer watches less likely to break in any way? Blah, 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 blah. I'm quite sure I'm not going to sell any of my watches, so the factor of resale isn't relevant. I was also very interested, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Daniel, basically, look, let's cut to the chase. I personally would never buy a watch new. You're going to pay a fuckload of money, and that's so that when you walk into the dealership, it's what they call retail margin. You're never going to get that fucking money back. Personally, best thing you can do is buy a 90s type Datejust or a 90s Explorer 1. And that's going to be the best bang per buck. The plastic vintage Explorer 1s are very, very desirable. That's the model 1016. Very, very desirable, expensive. A lot have been fucked around with, and there's a lot of rogues out there. So personally, I'd be buying a 14270, a 90s one. I reckon you'll get great bang per buck. Find a vintage watch dealer and get that. That's the best way. If you're in Finland, look, I'd fucking travel in Europe and wear the fucking thing back. Don't pay any tax to the sons of bitches in government, that's for sure. Okay, we've got next email here. This is from, he calls himself Funking Hostile. Okay, Funking Hostile. Hi Archie, I'd be interested in your views on fragrances. I've been a collector for many years and know what denigrates the crass from the refined. I'd be interested in your thoughts. Look, I love fragrances. Smell can bring back all sense of memory and events. And personally, Archie himself, when he was 18, 19, he bought his first BMW brand new and had his Rolex Explorer 1 1016, which he bought brand new. He was a big Yves Saint Laurent jazz fan. I've always loved jazz. As time went on, I went into Ralph Lauren Romance and a couple different fragrances there, but I've got to say my main fragrances now are Yves Saint Laurent Opium. I also like some fragrances. Cartier Santos is fantastic. Look, and to be honest with you, this is going to get some booze. I don't mind Dupe. That's right. I also like some Tsar from Van Cleef. That's a great fragrance, that there. I'm very much a traditionalist. I love the Dunhill fragrances. I think some of the Dunhill fragrances are fantastic. So that's basically my fragrances there. But I got to be honest with you, if you're buying fragrances, I try and get them from Discount Warehouse, Discount Pharmacy this and Discount Pharmacy that. So bang per buck, Archie. And, you know, if truth be known, one of my favourite all-time fragrances is Yves Saint Laurent Opium. Okay, next email. Hi, Archie. I've been watching your YouTube channel and noticed a video on Lange. I'm wondering what your opinion of the Glashütte original brand of watch. Particularly, I'm interested in the Nomos. And he's gone on to say, what do I think of them? I have thin wrists and I prefer thin watches, but wish to upgrade my Frederick Constant Index watch eventually. Fuck. Look, the Nomos is just an ETA revised with a fucking arty-farty Bauhaus type design watch. Get something decent. If you want to get a decent watch, get an Explorer 1, a 90s 14270. That's what you need to get. It's a classic, iconic, beautiful piece. That's what I'd be getting. Stay away from any of this shit with a fucking ETA movement in it. Okay, next one. Okay, here we go. By putting this video, this is in response to my video on why Tag Heuer sucks. By putting this video and saying such stupid things about watches, you simply show how far you are from someone who's a real watch collector. You may think that Tag is not as good as other brands, which it is. But Just a few brands have their own movements, such as Patek, Breguet and Audemars Piguet. Most of the Swiss brands, even great names, are ETA based. Just think twice before saying what you say with no class and no confidence and all. Look, you stupid fuck. I criticize every brand who uses an ETA movement. And I think they're shit. I don't have any watches in my collection which have a fucking ETA movement. End of story there. And that's how fucking strong I am about that opinion. Okay, next one. Hi Archie, love your channel on YouTube. I haven't watched every single video. You have a lot of them. But I know you enjoy the Navitimer. I know you're not a fan of ETA boot movements, but doesn't the Navitimer use an ETA based movement? I want to add this watch to my collection, but paying $5,000 for an ETA based watch seems a little wrong. I know you like this watch, so I thought I'd ask your opinion on it. Also, there are so many versions of this watch these days. Which one is the best? Thanks for your advice. You're right there. You bet your goddamn ass. Anything with a fucking ETA movement. The Navitimer uses a Valjoux 7750 movement, which is a noisy fucking chronograph movement. And I got to be honest with you, my previous boss had a Breitling Chronomat, and he used to ponce around like he's some fucking refined guy, but he's just turned out to be an absolute turd. And this is the thing. A 7750 Valjoux movement is fucked. Stay away from them. Don't buy any fucking Breitling because there's nothing fucking original in them. For that sort of money, look, for $5,000, I'd be buying pre-owned Rolex. Get yourself something beautiful and something which you can get your fucking money back if you have to split it. A decent, honest watch is a Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. I'd also be looking at some Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso grand sort of size pieces. You'll get something that's much better than a fucking Navitimer with a 7750 Valjoux movement. They're fucked. Okay, next email there. This is in response to watch collecting. What is the best watch in the world? Watch brand hierarchy. I'm slightly perturbed. I kept waiting for you to mention the Seiko 5 Auto. This was a wonderful trip through the land of prestigious high-end pieces, and your perspective on the topic was very sensible. I'll never go this far with it, but this video explained my view. I just bought my first Swiss watch, an ETA 2824-2, and while it's not prestigious, you bet your fucking goddamn ass an ETA is not prestigious, I marvel at its precision when it's perfectly regulated. Thank you, sir. Well, I suppose, look, thanks a lot. I need some fucking positives at the moment. I'm getting fucking hosed down by a lot of people at the moment. Next email. Hi, Archie. You said to keep the emails coming, so here goes. I emailed you several months ago, and you featured your questions on your viewer emails segment 12. I had asked about the IWC Portuguese chrono and also asked for you to comment on an independent watchmaker from Glashütte called Nomos. You kindly advised me to stay away from shit like Nomos, but there we are a few short weeks later, and I'm the proud new owner of a Nomos Ludwig, and just thought you might want to check out a few pictures. I know the Nomos is no JLC, but I'm excited about it. I'm proud to own it. I think it's cool to do your own thing, do your own research, and buy a watch that speaks to you, regardless of if the brand is well known to others. Your segment on watch-wearing wankers made me smile, knowing I'm not one of them. My watch, the Nomos Ludwig, features an in-house movement from a true independent watchmaker. It's 40 mils, blah, 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 blah. And he says he donated $20 to me in December from Alan. Well, Alan, thanks very much for your support. That really means a lot to me. Look, I've got to be honest with you. The Nomos itself there, it's actually a pretty fucking cool looking piece. I mean, I know the movements in a lot of Nomoses are just fucking ETAs, but I can't fucking criticize it that much. You know, it's a cool looking thing, and bang per buck, it's not too bad. Okay? And thanks for the $20, Alan. That really hits a spot with me. I got some really stingy fuckers who buy all sorts of exotic shit, and they can't even flick me $5, the assholes. Okay, next email here. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 1502 versus 15300. This is from David Wong. And hi Archie, after watching your raves about the Royal Oak Jumbo, I've decided to get one. I've been doing some research and realised there are two models with different movements along with different aesthetics, such as the seconds hand, quick date adjustment and power reserve. Could you give me your thoughts and maybe even consider making a video of it, as it seems to be quite a debate as to which is better? Dave, how about you fucking PayPal me $10 for some advice, hey? I mean, fuck. You're the guy who asked me the question whether an Amiga Seamaster is worth keeping because it's quartz. I fucking pandered to your fucking stupid emails, and you can't even flick me a fiver. I mean, if you're that fucking well off to buying any automatic AP, you can't even flick me something. Well, fuck, what can I say? Next email here. Okay, this is in response to collecting Louis Vuitton, my humble collection for 2011. You know, some people grow up broke and work hard in school, so they may be able to live the lifestyle they want. Others have the opportunity but waste it away partying and doing hard drugs. Stop hating my classmates. Stop hating. Like my classmates today who are jobless and broke and are the ones hitting the clubs on a Saturday night while I stayed up doing my homework. Who is laughing now? Now you're talking about how lucky I am. I wasn't lucky. We just made different choices. Very good comment there. Thanks very much for your support. Next email here. I find it incredible how you think of yourself as a hotshot. A little humility, and I'd find myself actually enjoying your watch comments and reviews. My suggestion for you is to stop swearing so much in all of your videos. Not that it's offensive, but rather not the language of a luxury item collector. And I really had to restrain myself from desiring bringing you down off your high horse that you seem to have in your previous videos. Well, look, it's a fucking business. I get Google Ads revenue, and the swearing increases my popularity by about 20 to 30%. So I'll fucking keep it up as long as the bang per buck. That's what we want there. Dear Archie, huge fan of your videos. He's wondering on my thoughts on Hublot watches and newer Swiss makers. Look, they're just fucked. They're fucked. That's the only thing I can say about them. They're fucked. Let's have a look there. Look, that's the viewer email bag for today. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think.